Taxpayers out there, listen up. Almost 11% for homeowners and more than 5.5% for businesses.
Those are the tax hikes Binghamton's mayor is proposing in his new city budget.
I'm asking City Council to work with me in averaging out our costs for this year and last so that we are in line with the tax cap and so that we can responsibly meet our obligation to provide the services upon which our residents rely.
Mayor Matt Ryan says he's being forced to ask for a bigger tax hike for 2013 because last year City Council vetoed a budget in which he asked for just a slight tax increase. Instead, the council kept taxes flat while putting off pension costs until this year.
But even so, the mayor says a tax hike amounts to just $176 per year for the average homeowner, or 49 cents per day. He says that can be reduced through the budget process, and Republican Councilman Chris Papistrat says it should be.
It can't stand at that number. It's got to be lower than that.
How much lower?
As low as it can go, Larry.
How low can it go and still be practical, doable?
That's something we'll have to see what his budget is and take it from there.
According to Mayor Ryan, the new budget will cover the city's pension obligations, and the city budget will be approved in November.
Well, some better news when it comes to Broome County taxes.
That's right. In this election year, County Executive Debbie Preston says that her budget is going for a zero tax increase.
Debbie Preston told assembled county legislators and employees today that while campaigning and upon taking office, she knew that county debt and budget imbalances would have to cease.
Well, I kept my promise. Today, I am proud to tell you that the increase for property taxpayers in Broome County for 2013 will be 0%.
Preston says she avoided any tax increase by paying close attention to how the county works and how it spends. She says savings are coming about in a variety of ways, with 33 more full-time employees being cut, cuts in managers' salaries, including her own, doing away with take-home vehicles for some employees, and cutting leasing costs through space consolidation, retirement incentives, staff reductions, and a work-first approach for social safety nets, all solid reforms and adjustments that will continue to produce savings.
We'll continue to identify areas where revenue can be enhanced and where expenses can be reduced on a recurring basis. It's about the long term, not short-term gimmicks.
Preston says the lack of gimmickry extends to her realistic projections of sales tax revenue growth at 1.5%. Tarek Abdelazim, the Democrat challenging Preston for her county executive seat, feels that much remains to be seen.
Well, again, we're going to have to see. I mean, the sales tax revenue, she said she was being conservative with the 1.5 increase, but that's over this year's, which was a historic rise because of the flood recovery. So again, we're going to have to look better at the patterns and to really see if there are overestimates of revenues and underestimates of expenses.
When we sit down in Finance Committee and look things over, then we'll have a better idea of whether this truly is a budget without the gimmicks.
The budget isn't due until November. Until then, expect lots of comments, praise, and criticism among political factions in this election year.
There's always a great media stunt. There's a lot of flash and bling. And then when the media moves on and some of us actually look at the facts, you find out that she was being dishonest with the public.
And Abdelazim also says that Preston is taking credit for some cost-saving measures that were instituted under previous Democratic administrations.